ran this whole suspension, the Rev 5 suspension, for like 12,000 miles. All over, man. Moab, Southern California, Baja, Mexico. Time to make a couple of adjustments. Now, I'm going to tell you, one of the things that I am not really at all experienced with is how to make adjustments in this shock valving. I get that shocks are just a hydraulic cylinder, and that if you're pretty handy to be able to, you know, disassemble those and have a couple of special tools, you can make those adjustments. But I have no experience in revalving shocks, so I'm going to lean on the experience of those that do. One of the cool things is that Tribe16 is just like, it's like 30 minutes from where I live in Oak Cliff, and these guys do this all day, every day. And so Steven sent a shim stack and some bleed screws, and we're basically going to go through one by one. And man, I tell you what, I'm going to take notes, and I'm going to learn from somebody who's done this for a while. So, anyway, tell people just a little bit about Tribe, who you are, and all that sort of deal.
Gotcha. My name's Adam Shear with Tribe16. We're here in Northampton Hills, Dallas, Texas.
In my best Waylon Jennings narrator voice, this is a disclaimer about how folks from Cowtown get in a twist when they are lumped in with the likes of the Big D.
Fort Worth, Texas, and we do a little bit of everything. From building custom buggies and off-road rigs from scratch to service work on Jeeps. We do a lot of shock services and rebuilds and stuff like that. Kind of all stem from racing and by need, and so that's it's kind of just a little bit about what we do.
Yeah. Adam gets right to it, breaking down the shock.
Yeah, or pull those spacers out.
Yeah.
As you watch, notice how he deploys a handful of special tools and techniques that are all very well practiced.
There we go. I've got King oil up there that came out of those new shocks that we just assembled. This is your compression stack, which is on the bottom,
Okay.
and your rebound is on the top. And you can always tell on the piston here, you'll have larger orifices going through on your compression, which is the shocks traveling up, so your fluid's coming in and then going out the bottom. So that's your stack is on the bottom here. On the other side, you'll see this. So the top compression will have 6 holes. Mm-hmm. And on the bottom, you'll have your 3 for your rebound, because usually compression is takes a lot more fluid to move through it than your rebound. So that's usually how you can always tell. A lot of people mess these up and get them in upside down, then you got all kinds of trouble going on. So that's a key to always know is your larger holes are always facing up.
That's right. Closing off one of the 3 bleed screws on each shock. These tiny little guys.
These are little bitty.
I mean, I need a dollar bill for reference, but look at that. 4-40, 1/8 long set screw.
Yes, so 10, looks like these might all be 10. Yep, all 10,000s. So what this is called is like a rate plate or top out plate. The design of it is on compression. Normally you see them a lot wider, but keeps the shims from folding all the way over on heavy compression. A flutter stack, cover shim. I'm gonna verify that this is the right diameter. So the cover shim, you'll notice, covers up the 6 compression holes. So we've seen some of those not be correct. They might be undersized, and then you have the edge of the hole showing, and then obviously the shock's not going to work correctly. It's nice to verify that's the correct diameter. Same thing with the rebound. This cover shim on the rebound is the same thing. It covers up the rebound hole right there.
How long have you been doing this, Adam?
I guess I've been learning from other shock builders and tuners for probably about 10 years now. That's it. We kind of pick every day, every shock is a learning experience, something always new.
I found a regular theme among folks that spend time adjusting shocks and spring rates, and that's lots of trial and error experience, great attention to detail, and they invest time learning from their peers.
So the tricky part is oil level just enough where you can see it coming up right there before the O-ring hits. That's getting up, getting all the air out. Ratchet strap.
Oh yeah.
And ratchet strap it underneath it.
Cool when it's real persnickety.
Really pull down on it.
Woo!
Oh yeah, this is the most fun. We got a pisser. So this is the emulsifier.
Yeah, alright. Foamy.
Yeah. I'm surprised it let me push that piston in. Outstanding. The milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. This one we'll take the IFP out and put a new seal in it. Yeah, same thing. Tap over here. Tappy. Where the O-ring rides in the piston here, we'll take a look at it and see if it's got any scarring underneath it. That'll be the biggest thing. We're making a mess today. Looks like it's got a flat spot. So you'll see some chattering. It's got a little bit, not a ton. We've seen them where they're pretty chewed up, where the O-ring will ride down in there, and it just kind of wears it. What we do is we put this on the lathe and we just take a little bit of red Scotch-Brite and just touch it up and smooth it out. Definitely notice a change.
The truck comes back together about as quickly as it came apart. And it's been a good morning over here at Tribe16. I offer my thanks to Adam and Lance and the team, but it's time for me to go, because I am ready to take this thing for a drive. In the months that would follow, we took the truck to Colorado, the Pacific Northwest, Moab twice, and the Texas Hill Country, plus all the highways in between. The improvement was dramatic. From off-camber, improvised roads over a slushy June snowpack, to small bump compliance on yet-to-be-cleared national forest trails, to just plain having good, meathead fun around Moab. It all just works. Thank you to the folks at Tribe16 and Steven at Offroad Design. And thank you all for being here. Until next time, take good care.